Rachel Hosey from Tasmania, Australia, and I am a track and field thrower. So this is my week 5 video for you guys. I'm sorry that it's not necessarily going to be athletics based. Something athletics related though is I just recently won the Under 20 Women's Athlete of the Year award for Athletics Tasmania, and it's a huge honour to win this award, and also 2 of my teammates and also people I sort of coach also won the award who are in the program, with Luke Palmer and also Jess Smith, and their coach Susan Andrews also won an award. So congratulations to them and to everyone who won an award that night and was nominated. So it's about to be the start of the season, and there's been a bit of bad weather at the moment, and our cage has been down for hammer throwing, and it's been really tough to sort of train. So we've been trying to manage by doing some other forms of training in terms of shot put and discus, but there's no hammer and it's making things a little tricky. So I decided to come up with something a little different for this week's video in week 5 and talk to you about one of my other passions. So for years now I've been playing music. Now, not necessarily in like a rock style band or anything like that, but I was in a couple concert bands and a stage band for a long time in my high school sort of career, and nowadays I sort of play it for fun. So I thought I might talk through my journey in music and sort of explain why I really enjoy the music sort of side of things and why it really helps me. So I've been playing music since I was about 4 or 5 years old. I joined in sort of my school choir when I was in primary school, and there were other opportunities in primary school up until about grade 4 where you were able to play like guitar and ukulele and stuff, which I took part in. I loved it. But it really took off when I was in grade 5 and 6 when I was introduced to an instrument called the trombone. Now, if you guys don't know what the trombone is, it's the one with the funny slide sort of thing. It's one of the only instruments that sort of has a slide, so that's pretty cool. It's half the reason I picked it, and the other half of the reason was because my brother played the same instrument. This led to, from grade 5 all the way up until year 12, me playing the trombone and also other brass instruments as well for my junior concert bands in high school, senior concert bands, combined bands with other high schools, and also the Hobart City Band. Now, I loved these moments. I really loved being in a band. I loved the sort of team feeling I got from it, because being in athletics, it's an individual sport, whereas when I was in those concert bands and stuff, it felt more like a team sport to me, and I really loved it actually. I also did a music class in year 11, which was a pre-tertiary class, so it was quite a difficult sort of class. It was for those who wanted to do music at, for example, university. That was sort of the prerequisite you would need, and yeah, it was a hard course, but I did end up being a pretty darn good trombone player, if I do say so myself, out of that class. Nowadays, I'm not actually in any bands. I haven't been in a band for a little while, just because athletics has really taken off with the coaching and stuff, but I do like to keep a project going at the moment, and at the moment, it is piano. The projects that I've had previously is making a band out of myself. I also took on some bass guitar playing. I have a bass guitar in my house, and I recently bought a keyboard so that I can learn a bit more piano. I already know a bit of piano, but I'm trying to extend my knowledge on it and trying to further myself in that. It's quite interesting music. It uses a different part of your brain to some other things, and I just find that it, you know, sort of takes me away from everything else. If I'm stressed about uni or stressed about my athletics, I can go play an instrument for 15 minutes and I feel much better. Same goes for listening to music too. I love listening to music. I don't particularly have any genres that are my favorite. I just love any type of music. There are some genres that I don't like as much, like I'm not a huge fan of country. I know all of you country fans are gonna be really not happy with my my opinion on country, but it's not my favorite, but I can appreciate it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. I'm sorry it's not necessarily related to athletics, but I do love my music. I'm sure a lot of you enjoy music as well. If you have any other questions on music sort of stuff or even my athletic stuff, please feel free to drop them in the comments now or send me a private message on my Instagram and Facebook pages. Also check out the Love Athletes website. You can find my profile and check out some more stuff that's come from me and sort of follow along my journey there, as well as check out my GoFundMe page. Also subscribe to this channel that you are watching this video on. There are plenty of other stories that you can watch as well as mine, and they're all fantastic if I do say so myself. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next week.